Shaltazar pause transmissions when relationships hurt. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and the energy of 44, the Master Healer. Relationships bring some of your greatest joy. They also bring some of your greatest pain. Misunderstandings, sharp words, silent distance. Moments where you feel far from someone who matters to you, even if they are standing in the same room. There may be a higher spiritual purpose moving through these moments, not as punishment, not as failure, but as invitations to learn, to grow, and to become more conscious in how you love. Yet knowing there may be purpose does not make the pain easier. It does not soften the ache in the moment. That is why learning how to meet these moments matters. The pause gives you space to see what these relationships are here to teach you without needing to fix, blame, or escape. When conflict arises, your nervous system moves quickly into familiar patterns. Attack, defend, withdraw, please. You reach for the strategies that once kept you safe, even if they no longer serve the connection you truly desire. But the pause offers a different possibility. The pause is the moment where you versus me softens back into we. When you are triggered, it is easy to see the other as the problem, the obstacle, the threat. In those moments, the mind narrows and connection collapses. The pause gently widens your awareness again. The pause is not about winning the argument. It is about honoring the space between you. When you pause in the midst of a trigger, you are not abandoning yourself. You are taking a moment to come back to yourself. You feel your feet on the ground. You notice your breath. You acknowledge, I am activated. I am hurting. I am afraid of losing love, respect, belonging. From this grounded place, something important becomes possible. You remember that the person in front of you is not separate from you, but another human being longing for safety, understanding, and connection, just as you are. In the pause, you remember that the other person has a nervous system too. They also carry old wounds, old stories, old fears. You do not have to take responsibility for their pain, but you can choose not to add to it. The pause does not mean you ignore your needs or silence your truth. It means you allow truth to be spoken in a way that has a chance to be heard. Greatest joy in relationships is born from connection, not separation. And connection is most easily restored when neither of you is being treated as the enemy. Sometimes the most loving thing you can say in the pause is, I need a moment, or I want to respond from a clearer place. Can we slow this down? This is not avoiding the conversation. It is caring for the conversation. In this way, The pause becomes a shared sanctuary, even in disagreement. What once felt like confrontation begins to reveal itself as a teacher, not because the pain was necessary, but because presence allows its meaning to unfold. Through the pause, relationships become places of learning rather than battlefields, places where love is refined, not withdrawn. Simply take a deep breath and return to the pause.